Okay, so now it's in the atrius, right? And the atrius they're filling up with blood so it can do the same cycle again. And let's not forget the S2 sound, which is the dub sound, is when the pulmonary valve and the aortic valve shut. So when this is nice and full, guess what's going to happen? It's going to close, and that's your dub sound. So those are closing, and then guess what's going to open up? That's right, back to your ventricles. Now the blood has got to flow back. These are full, dump down. When these are full, pumps up. Okay, so let's see. When people say they have heart murmurs or they have a bad valve, now you know what the bad valves are. These valves. They have a faulty or leaky valve, and when doctors listen to heart sounds, 1, 2, 3, 4 heart sounds, and they hear a certain type of sound, they're going to think that there's a valve problem. And we don't need leaky valves because these things need to completely shut. If not, you're going to get drips of blood going that way. And sometimes they can even be open where they're going to backflow up and down. And that is certainly what you don't want to have, is the flow of the heart not working. Your heart can enlarge, you're at risk of blood clots and heart attacks, and it's just not good. So let's see, bad valve, murmur. So if you can remember, lub, dub, lub, again, is when the tri and I call it tri and bi are shut. Okay, so it's kind of reversed. So when these are shut, guess what? These are open. And then, turn it around, dub is when these are open and these close shut. Lubbed up, lubbed up. The heart is constantly pushing blood throughout the heart at the same time constantly. Let's see. So ventricles is always about the ventricles. Even in EKG, you're going to find out it's all about the ventricles. Carries the most electricity there. And so when the heart is working and it's pumping blood. It's like, a muscle. When you pump your muscle, you're pumping blood. We're going to call that systole. It is called systole. When your heart is resting, because there's a period when you flex and then you don't flex, flex and then you don't flex, flex and then you don't flex. Well, that resting period is called diastole. Yes. Your heart at rest, your heart working. I thought I didn't push record. All right, what else I got to tell you? So, just again, if you can see this, the period between S1 and S2, your heart is working. And then there's that space. When you're listening to the heart, you hear, well, there's a space where I didn't say right? And that is when your heart is at rest. Okay, so the period between S1 and S2, and then when it fills back up in S2 and S1, your heart is, when it's refilling, because it's got to refill, then your heart is resting. Think about it. Filling up, it's not contracting, filling up the water or the coffee, and then it's full, and guess what? I'm going to drink, and now it's got to work. All right, so I hope that helped, and I hope you understood that. If not, I'll make another video.